What's up guys, my name's Miguel. You might have seen me in some of the other playtest videos. Today we will be unboxing Veiled Fate by IV Studios. This video is not sponsored by IV Studios, but they did provide the copies for us to unbox, walk through, and showcase for you guys who are interested in these games. So right here we have the main core set. There's two boxes that we're going to go through as well. One of them is the expansion and one of them is the actual platform that we'll get to see here in a little bit. So first and foremost, we're going to unbox the main guy. The big thing that stood out for us was the art, the aesthetics, basically just like the experience of getting to unbox these games. We actually got to test this one out at Gen Con. But we didn't know like how the experience for unboxing is, so I'm gonna use Anthony's freaking huge knife. Oh my god. And we're gonna unbox it. I'm always scared to cut these things. All right. Strategic deduction game for 2 to 8 players. I love the foiled etch. Just like showcase right there. Let's go. Be our friend. I'll be your friend. QR code for Discord. Sweet. Join your Discord. We're already there. Okay, awesome. So off the bat, I will let you guys know there's two versions of this. So there's the core version that's non-metallic, and then there's the core version that has the metallic pieces. It's going to be the exact same game. It's just going to have those metallic pieces. And if you're at Gen Con, those are the ones you play with, but it's just preference. So we have some packaging, metal edition. You'll see it right there. I'm not sure if this is just like, if this book is a little bit different, we'll kind of just toss it over there. And we'll kind of open, obviously. Take these out. These are the decks. We want to see the metal pieces first for sure, so there's definitely some heft to it, and I love some heft. We don't want to. Oh, this is actually like, whoa, this is like velvety. It's like, well, one of the things that I told Zach about with our interview when we were kind of just chatting is that there's this like, I used to work at Apple, so there's this like Apple-esque experience with like looking at their products and kind of just the whole visual aspect of things. And you know, like when you're unboxing like a brand new phone and like you peel the thing, like that's exactly what that felt like. And then you get this like really nice velvet kind of just texture that goes alongside these figures. And obviously like we were looking at them at Gen Con, and there's just so much going on that you feel so overwhelmed, like you can't really pay attention to like the details. But like after going through that, these look way nicer. Like this one looks way shinier than the version that we played with. I can't even put this back. Oh dude, they feel like a glove. These are so nice. They're so hefty. And then obviously with the pieces that you're actually moving, there's another moving piece, which is the matching kind of totem. I'll show you right here. I'm just like, the velvet experience, I didn't expect there was gonna be velvet even when kind of putting it here. So we're gonna put it back, and then we're gonna open this deck. So these are the deck pieces, and then there's the first player token, which is also metal. And I'm not sure if this is plastic on the plastic version or if it's metal all over, but it's metal here, and this is really cool. You'll get to see this when we have the actual piece. And then there's the token, little metal token for the other piece that we'll showcase here in a little bit. Everything's metal. Everything's like actually metal. Imagine if we had metal decks. So we have some cards here, some more decks. This is what goes in the front. All right, so the god powers. This is what the players get. Let me open this. Alright. Alright, so these are the god powers. These are all the same. These are really cool. These are the demigod cards. This is what the players are gonna get. The fun thing about this game is that it's kind of secretive. Like, you don't know who's who, and then it's a nice deduction game. Again, I love the color. I love the art. This is really cool. I like all the cards, all the decks, all the things that we can open. So I love the feel of the cards as well. Like, they feel really nice, like quality playing cards. And then obviously you have the centerpieces, or yeah, these are the centerpieces that go on the altar. The chaos cards. Sweet. And then we have the character cards. So these are the things that get shuffled in, and you get to pass around, and nobody knows who's who. And these are really cool. I love the art on these. Again, they look textured and rugged and really, really vibrant. Again, I think the big thing that stands out from the studio is the way they use colors. They kind of accent each other. Everything stands out. And yeah, these are really nice. So we're gonna put these over here. They belong together. And then these are the decks that players actually get to play with. We have the feathers. We come in a variety of quantities. So we have 2s, or we have 1. Then we have feathers of 2s. And same thing for the scorpion. Single scorpion, double scorpions. And if you were at Gen Con and you got the exclusive, there's feathers of groups of 3s and scorpions of groups of 3s as well. And then you have the +2 choices for the cards. So when you draw them, you add 2 more cards for the deck. So these are really cool, exactly how we left them at Gen Con. So we have the Console of the Wise. These are the cards that are going to go as part of the missions that you get to accomplish. Alright, cards on damage. We got it off. So these are going to be the centerpieces. These are going to be the missions that you complete through the process of the game as it continues to move forward. There's some cards here that have specific symbols. We'll get into that into the gameplay, and obviously like some character symbols. You put 2 and 2 together, it makes sense, right? But these are really great. Feeling and quality of card translates all across, from the deck to the character cards to the powers and the things that the players are going to be holding on for the rest of the game. And these are really, really nice. So we're going to put these over here. And then we're going to grab these boxes. We're going to toss it over here. I don't know if this is part of the metal edition, but it also comes with this coin. You're going to be doing a lot of coin flipping. And if there's a game that makes you flip a lot of coins, might as well make the coin look really nice. So this is one of the better coins I've ever had, and I like that it's like similar to the box. Like, you get that feel. Again, it translates over to the material and the assets. It's a high quality, sort of looks like a collectible, and I would totally collect these cards if they had them in a variety of different designs. So I'm gonna put that over there. And then this is the centerpiece. This is what goes in the middle, and then the rest of these, if I remember correctly, you connect them. So you can see the little divots right here. You'll connect them so they kind of don't move around, which is a really great design aspect, because that way, like, if players are like moving things around, you're kind of moving your characters. You don't want the cards to go all over the place, so they kind of lock in place, and it makes it. And these are a little bit thicker. They're not flimsy. They're not gonna fold easily. These are nice. And they kind of go in there like this. is an order to it, I believe, because I remember this bridge, but doesn't really matter. We're just gonna put them. You get the idea. Kind of goes all over. But these are really nice. Again, the design elements, everything is completely detailed. You can read it. Everything falls into place. There's nothing that's standing out. The board itself kind of tells a story as well, and I'm sure there's maybe some lore to these characters and demigods and gods. So I'm excited to get into like the actual history of the game, and there's some other games that they have that they kind of live in the same universe. So there's Veil Fate, and then there's Pillars of Fate, and I believe those are in the same ones. I might be wrong though, but the design is kind of similar. So we'll get to unbox that in a later video. This is really cool. That is everything that is in the main set of the game. So we'll clean this up and we'll move over to the physical version of this centerpiece and to the expansion. So I didn't realize, I don't think these are meant, as we were putting this back together, I realized that, I don't know if these are supposed to stay in here, but there's these little divots right here, but like I think these go in here. I might be completely wrong, but that makes sense to me. It's really cool, like across their packages, once you start taking things apart and like you set it out to play with it, and this is something that we saw in Brink, is that when you put it back together, there's a method to the madness, and it makes it easier to set on the table, and then when it's time to pick up and play the next game, it makes it really easy to organize, so it's easy for you to unpack for the next time around when you continue playing it. So I think this, you know, again, it translates over to this game as well, and I'm sure there's like other ways of packaging this that I'm not seeing right now. So that's really cool. That's really appreciative of the design team. All right, so I believe this is that actual like physical centerpiece that goes in there. I am not sure if anything else goes in there, but we're about to find out again. Tunny's butcher knife handy. It's like the Grim Reaper with that thing. Holy. Dude, me and plastic just don't. We just don't. Which is funny because this is plastic. So again, I'm not even gonna unbox it. Like, I need zoom in on that. Zoom in on that. That is so sick. Like, this would make me, I would buy the box just to buy the box. It's like has this like shattered element to it, gold foiled, raised texture. There's like the little, I think this is like the moon cycles. Belt Fate Deluxe City. Oh, it says right here. I didn't even notice. Let's unbox it. Not much. There's a Ivy Studio in the front. Set this aside, and this is really cool. It's already, it looks like they went above and beyond from just giving you like a physical castle. Like it's shaded. Like it looks like it's aged. It's texture. There's little slots to put like the coin or like the characters right here, which is really cool. And then the branded logo here, which is really awesome. I wonder if this goes in the actual box itself. I'm not sure. We'll take a look. But this is really cool. This is the actual centerpiece that we got to play with at the demo at Gen Con, and I thought it was part of the game. But it's cool that they give you like just straight out the box. You don't need this to play. But if you want it, it's definitely an added extra layer of immersion. If you love the design of the game, there's no reason why you shouldn't get this. This is really cool. And yeah, this is nice. It almost feels like, yeah, it's really nice. So there's that. That's everything that's in that box. And okay, so right here we have the Veil Fate Tribunal expansion. So this is gonna add another layer of element to the game. I believe it. We only played with part of it on the demo, which I can't believe what the name of the figure was. But it was really cool, and there's extra ones here. So let's get to it. Same texture, same design for all the other boxes. Everything's pretty standard. Hydra, is that what it's called? Servants, Celestials, Hydra. Not a standalone game. So yes, this is the expansion. We knew that. Sweet. Okay, this looks... Whoa, what is this? Okay, so this wasn't in the other boxes, or maybe I wasn't looking. But it gives you a layered version of how everything's packaged, and it tells you what's what, because there's probably a lot of things here. So that's really cool for, again, just another visual, just another sort of reference to know what the pieces are. So that's really cool. I appreciate that a ton. We have the Tribunal rulebook. So this is gonna explain all the new things. Whoa, are these look really cool. Hydra. I'm definitely butchering that. I'm sorry, Zach. Sweet. So we have some little tokens here that you'll pop out. H1, H2, H3, 2 H3s? Interesting. I'm not sure what these are. I think these might be like the powers. I don't know. Oh, I think I remember. We were playing with the physical. I honestly don't know. We'll get into it. Whoa. There's a notepad. I didn't expect a notepad. And the notepad's like even textured for you to ride like who's who, for you to take note. That's cool. Interesting. Now I want to know what this notepad is. There's extra decks. We'll get to them here in a little bit. And then the figures, the extra whoa, these are sick. We just saw like a plastic version of it. Oh, this is sick. Yeah, and these are metal too, which is, I didn't think these were gonna be metal. I don't even know if it showed metal in the back. Maybe I'm crazy. These are so sick. I didn't even realize there was like a rune at this. This is like a gargoyle, owl, eagle looking thing. Whoa, what the heck is this? And then this is the figure we got to play with at the demo. This creature will follow you around, and there's like different rules and things like that. We had the plastic version, but this is the metal version. This looks sick. This is like a crab. Bro, what is this? Oh, that's a water symbol. That's a mono blue. We love, it's like a crab scorpion looking thing. Maybe not a crab. It's definitely a scorpion. Whoa, this thing's sick. I love the metal. I really didn't expect it to be metal. These are actually gas. There's like a wizard. Is this another character that you get to play with? Or maybe because there's like things that are against you, maybe these two are like for you. This is like a wind symbol. This has a water symbol. Maybe it's poison, I'm not sure. And then this doesn't have a symbol. And then this has like a helping hand. So maybe it does help you. Maybe he gives you buffs or bonuses. And then there's like a dragon, dude. What is this? This has a star. This looks like Slifer. Or Slyther? Slyther the... You play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, Slifer. You play Yu-Gi-Oh! I really like these. Is there anything... Whoa. Oh, yeah, and then it comes with... Interesting. So there's the little obelisk totem looking thing for the Hydra. which looks different. It has like a different feel. It has like the shape of a skull. Looks really cool. I think it's a skull. It looks like a skull. I'm gonna say it's a skull. And then there's the circle, sort of it's really smooth. It's different than the other ones for sure as well. So just right away from the texture, like this is a little bit more like sharp and edgy, and this is really soft and smooth. So I'm going to assume it obviously goes to the wizard here. I'm just gonna assume this is a player that kind of helps you and buffs you. That's gonna be my prediction there. So those are really, really cool. And I'm gonna put them here so they don't get lost. All right, so I think these are the powers. Steward. I don't know. This might be the names of the other things that we have, because we have the sorcerer. So it's definitely the oh yeah. Wait, I didn't see that logo. I don't know what that one is. Well, that one didn't. Interesting. Mother to all. Oh, here they are. I thought this was just like the Gen Con things. Interesting. So there's a 3 of feathers, and then 3 of scorpions, and then this one is Mother's Choice, which is a split card that maybe you flip the coin and you choose, or the coin chooses. And then we have the powers, the portal, transfiguration, smite, omniscience, influence. Cool. Okay. Swift feet, banish, soul swap, omen, and magic with an extra K at the end. Swap the positions of any 2 demis on the board. Move the sorcerer twice. Swap the sorcerer's renown tracker with another renown tracker with the... So these are powers for the sorcerer. I wonder if people move the sorcerer. I'm really excited to play this again, especially with the expansion. There were some powers that we couldn't play in the demo because it gets really complicated. So these are pretty dope. And I love to journal. There's my little journal. Little journal for the game. Iridan Notepad. How is this? There's one notepad. There's not multiple notepads. So that's a notable thing. So it's like one player gets to choose what they write. They pass notes to people. Interesting. And then we have the art. The cards for the... Well, these are double-sided for the votes. So let me open these. All right, so these are extra votes. Steward Spain, God powers. Same thing. Just like extra God powers. Are these different demigods? No, these are the same. An extra voting card. So this, if the demigod has 2 to 5 renown. Interesting. This is split for 3 people. Huh. Interesting. We have the prophet. I have no idea what these are. The steward, the tormentor, mother to all. That Elish Norn. The arbiter, Iridan, the sorcerer, and then 3 different powers. I think these are the actually... Whoa, the art's sick for these actually. The penance, +2 scorpions to the quest on its region. The vesper, feathers to quest, +2 feathers to quest on its region. Okay, so there's like... Oh, I see. So the feathers and then the scorpion. So double scorpion, double feather. And then this Invictus, probably just butchering that. This is the +2 card, so when you draw the 2, this actually looks sick. It's like a dragon that looks fractured. So if we look back at the box, like the logo of the shatter box from the physical Centerpiece. It kind of looks like that. So it looks like lightning. Double all quest effects on its region. These are really cool. I really like these. These are fire. The Prophet, the Steward, the Tormentor. This guy looks sick. That's really cool. I'm really excited for this. So that's it. That's the unboxing for the main game Metal Edition, the expansion, and then the Centerpiece physical thing that goes into the game. I love the boxes. I love the art. I'm extremely hyped for the expansion now that I actually got to see the full art and the metal minis. I didn't think they were going to be metal. I'm really excited. Again, out of a lot of the Gen Con games that I saw, even before I went to Gen Con, Ivy Studios has been absolutely crushing it on the design. Getting to play with the actual physical copies of the game and seeing them in action. We've seen Brink, we've seen Vel Fate, we got to see all the other ones. And I'm really excited for all the other things that are coming from that studio. So again, thanks to Zach and Austin. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and let us know if you want to see any other Ivy Studio games. We're excited to make the gameplays for these, and we'll see you guys in the next time.